All right. Looks like we are live. Just had to dot the I's, cross the T's. What is up, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, and we are back for a New Year's stream of GT7. We are doing the new daily race. I am doing race B, which is a Group 3 race at Suzuka on hard tires, assuming it's a dry race. Yeah, I would have preferred the soft tires, but it's okay. I'm okay with the hard tires. Mainly because I used to hate the trail braking. Oh my God, that's actually kind of loud. Let me turn that away a little bit. Test. All right. Yeah, that's actually a little bit loud. All right. I think that's okay. Anyway, as I was going to say, this race is on hard tires. Normally, I'm not a big fan of races on hard tires on GT7, especially a short 5-lap race. But I've gotten used to it, and I'm okay with it, mainly because the one thing I used to hate about GT7 was I felt like the game almost forced you to use trail braking at almost every corner and almost seemed to punish you for it. But I think trail braking, games like ACC and even GT7, I think trail braking is a huge safety valve. I think out of all the games in my library, I think ACC, GT7, and Rensport implement trail braking the best. The other games that I have, it's almost like the game doesn't see it as trail braking. It's either you're using the brakes or you're not. It's either on or it's off, where trail braking is basically applying the brakes on a straight, applying them hard, and then slowly release the pressure as you go through the corners, and you're maintaining control. I mean, once you're under control, you slowly release the brakes. So in the case of Forza, the brakes is either on or it's off. If you go into a corner and you find yourself understeering and sliding out, if you try to apply the brakes, they just going to grab and stop the car.
Said, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Let me see who this... Slane, what's going on? How you doing? I think it's the same way a little bit with Automobilista 2. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I think Forza is the worst. But yeah, like ACC, GT7, the Rensport closed beta, I think they make the best use of trail braking.
The Graybeard Gamer said, trail framing on Forza is pretty good.
I'm having a problem trail braking on Forza. So like, as I was saying before you probably got here.
Slane said, just got a PSVR 2. I don't got a racing wheel yet.
Oh.
The Graybeard Gamer said, braking.
Well, congratulations, Slane, on the PSVR 2. I can tell you that once you start buying sim racing equipment, a wheel, a rig, it's going to turn into a rabbit hole, because when I first started sim racing in VR, if you go back and check my library, because I've got like close to 2,000 streams and videos and stuff like that. Once I first started using my webcam in streaming races in VR, I was sitting on a couch using a coffee table on the Thrustmaster T150. And from there, when I started the upgrades, I bought a CSL Elite and bought some CSL Elite pedals, CSL pedals. From there, I just kept buying shit and upgrading until I finally got to where I'm at right now. And it's been a few $1,000 journey. I mean, if you include everything the rigs, you know, the rig, this wheelbase, the wheels, the 3 PCs that I bought, that I built, all the VR headsets that I have. Over the years, I probably spent well over $15,000 on this equipment. I mean, just this rig that I'm sitting in right here, we're looking at around $3,000, give or take. About $1,000 for the rig, $1,200 for the wheelbase. I've got 2 racing wheels that their retail value comes out to be about close to $700. The pedals right there where you see my feet at, that was like another $370. So yeah, I mean, so yes, it was quite a bit of money. It turned out to be a rabbit hole.
Said, what headset do you use for PC VR? The Greybeard Gamer said, my first wheel was the Xbox 360 racing wheel sitting on a dining room table face with tears of joy.
I had one of those too. My son's mother, when we were still together at the time, she bought me one of those wheels, because before that I was playing Project Gotham on an Xbox controller. Then yeah, she bought me the wheel. So Slane, to answer your question about which headsets I used, I'm getting ready to show you right now. You see the PSVR 2 up there. So once in a great while I'll use this Quest 3, but for the most part I use this Quest Pro. I absolutely love this as a PC headset. Both the Quest 3 and this Quest Pro are great headsets. If you were to buy one of these headsets, unless you can find a Quest Pro for like $300, I would recommend the Quest 3. But I would recommend that anyway, because the processor in the Quest 3 is a lot better than the processor in the Quest Pro. You know, because it's the next gen chip in there. But I will say, as a PC headset, I like the Quest Pro. The colors are a little bit better, and I think it uses mini LED or something like that. So the blacks are actually a little bit better on the Quest Pro. And although the picture seems to be a little bit grainier, the pictures, I feel like the picture is slightly sharper on the Quest Pro as a PC headset. And it's, the colors are definitely, I think the colors are more vibrant. But if you looking at the overall picture, if you were to ask me for my recommendation, I would recommend going with the Quest 3. It's a newer headset. It's got more pixels, so it although I don't think it's as sharp as the Quest Pro as a PC headset, I do, however, think it has a smooth picture, and I think it appears to have less aliasing than the Quest Pro, and which either one of them doesn't have much aliasing to begin with, and then, you know, the Quest 3, keeping it as a standalone headset. The Quest 3 games, the ones that got the Quest 3 enhancement patch, they look better than the Quest Pro and the Quest 2. So if you ever want to go the PC route and use a PC headset, I would recommend the Quest 3. I would not recommend the Reverb GT, the Reverb G2, the HP Reverb. Windows is going to be closing down that app. So by 2026, that headset is going to be useless, I think. I do have a Reverb G2. I don't use it because we're in a day and age where pancake lenses.
Slane said, you got any interest in the Apple headset?
No, way too.
Price is way too high for me, LOL.
I can't see paying $3,500 for the ability to post a bunch of corporate windows up on, you know, in my workspace. You know, I work in a factory, you know, so if I worked in an office, I would have some use for that headset, but I work in a factory. I'm blue collar. I come home dusty as fuck every day. You know, covered with dust, covered with glue, all kinds of shit. You know, so I work at a furniture factory that makes office furniture. So, for recreational use, the Vision Pro would be a waste of money for me. You know, and then other equipment. You know, this was the wheel that I was using. This McLaren GT3
said, "Hell no."
No, absolutely not. So I've got a couple of Quest 2s laying around because I've got about 10 headsets. And here's one of my Quest 2s with the Bobo VR head strap. So yeah, I got about 10.
Slane said, "What about big screen beyond? Resolution is insanely good on that headset."
I've never tried it, but I can't say whether I would recommend it or not. It's got pancake lenses, and I hear that it looks pretty good. The big problem that I have with it,
Brandon VR said, "Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?" The big problem that I have with big screen Beyond is that I wear glasses. And I know that, you can get prescription lenses, you can send them your prescription and get the pancake lenses tailored to your prescription for the big screen Beyond. The problem is that I have diabetes. So my vision changes as I take in carbs. If I take in way too many carbs, my vision starts to get a little bit blurrier than usual. And, how long it takes for it to, bring it back down to normal depends on how much I work out. Because I used to be a really big dude before I got diabetes. I'm 5'9", and before I had diabetes, I weighed 225 pounds. As you can see by the thumbnail on my YouTube channel, whereas now I'm down to about 190. At one point, I fell all the way down to 175 pounds before I started fighting to get my weight back up. So that's what the struggle is right now that I'm dealing with, is trying to find a way to eat healthy foods that'll help me get some of my weight back. But going back up to 225, I'll never get that big again. And it's probably for the better anyway, because carrying all that upper weight around on my, on bird legs was starting to take a toll on my knees anyway. So I think 190's probably a comfortable weight for me. I'm just trying to get my arms back, because I had some pretty big arms, and that was the toughest pill to swallow. So yeah, I went off the tracks, but yeah, that's why I couldn't get the big screen Beyond, because I don't want to tell them that I need this particular prescription, and then 2 months later my vision's blurry because I took in way too many carbs. And then, I'm not a young dude either. I'm 56 years old, so even if I didn't have diabetes, I would still be wearing glasses anyway.
"Man, I'm underweight. It's hard for me to gain weight, but yeah, big screen Beyond would be a hassle in your situation."
Yeah. So I do wear glasses. Hell, even V-Rock sent me an email and wanted to send me a pair of lenses to try out. But the biggest reason why I didn't respond to them is because I'm not in a situation right now to make quality looking videos. Like my friend Graybeard is in the chat. His videos are high quality. They look professional grade, whereas, my videos look kind of bootleg. Right here, sitting right here, it looks okay. It's tolerable. It's, my other computer, when I used to sit at my other computer doing podcasts, and you can see my kitchen in the background and see my microwave oven sitting on a stand, and sometimes see, cups and empty pizza boxes in the background and shit like that. So I'm working on wanting to change some things around. So if I do a podcast, basically I just want to sit in front of a green screen like I'm doing right now. Because before I went this green screen route behind me, you would see the cutout of me, you know, sitting here, and you see my wall behind me and shit like that. So, so yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Let's see what we're looking like for the daily race. Let's see what the qualifying times is. I don't think anybody else set any laps. So yeah, I'll be ready to put the headset on here and do a couple of laps and see if I can get it down to the 203s. So, oh, one other thing that I've
said, what software do you use to stream?
OBS. But I've got my PlayStation 5 running through a capture card into the PC. That's why you're able to see me and see the pedal cam, you know, from my pedals, and see that overlay up in the corner, because Sony really dropped the ball in terms of giving content creators the tools to make, you know, better looking streams, more efficient streams, more, you know, better ergonomics. Because if I stream directly from the PlayStation, you guys won't see me, because the PlayStation camera instantly turns off once you start streaming PSVR 2. So the camera, you don't have use of the camera, and I guess that was something that they were claiming that they was going to give us. They haven't given it to us yet. The speech chat doesn't say who's talking. It doesn't announce their name. That's another reason why I had to go with the capture card and use the Google speech chat, because at least with you guys, it says your name before it reads your comment. And then the other thing was with the original PSVR, it had a chat window. So whenever people typed in comments, it would show up inside the headset. It doesn't do it with this headset. So in some ways, Sony took some steps backwards in terms of tools that they gave us to be able to stream from PSVR. Is just a step backwards. But PSVR 2, when it first came out, the first time I put this headset on, I said, what the fuck is this blurry shit? GT7 looked blurry, and so did Horizon Call It a Mountain. Seen countless videos of make sure you know, the eye tracking is calibrated, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. And I finally brought it down to a tolerable state, but the one thing that still stands out is the reprojection, because this game runs at 60 frames per second, reprojected to 120 frames per second. Now, it does run smooth, it runs buttery smooth, but because of the reprojection, you have artificial frames inserted in between the real frames, and it creates a ghost trail. So when I'm going around corners, the trees look slightly blurry, the environment looks slightly blurry, cars next to me have a ghost trail behind them. And I think over this past year, Sony have put out updates where they moved assets around and move some resources over here, but it came at the cost of this or that. And so what I've noticed lately is that the PSVR 2 actually looks a little bit sharper than it has in past months, but it came at the expense of noticeable pop-in. When I'm going down the tracks, once I get within a certain distance of objects, they start to pop in.
Said, reprojection is a pain in the ass, but it's really Sony's software. It's not as bad on the Meta headsets from what I hear.
I think it comes down to the console being underpowered, because this is a very detailed game. And to run this game at a native frame rate in VR, to run this game at a native 90 frames or a native 120 frames would be super demanding, because my PC has a 4090 in it. And using this Quest Pro, trying to run racing games at 120 frames per second would be demanding, especially since I super sampled the resolution, because I've got this you know, I've got this headset outputting at like 2936p. You know, if I take the resolution down to 2160p, it'll run racing games at 120 frames per second. But 4K in VR does not look like 4K on a flat screen game. Okay.
Slane said,
Yeah, it's time to get this headset on.
when Sony comes with the PS5 Pro, do you think you'll upgrade to it?
Not unless this particular game has a native frame rate. If the PS5 Pro comes out and this game is still running at 120 frames reprojected, no, there's no point in me getting the PS5 Pro. So all right.
Slane said, do you find mirror to be a big issue on the PSVR 2? For me it's not an issue at all, but I know it bothers some.
The mirror was not as much of a big deal to me as, say, the reprojection. Like, the mirror, I guess, for some people are describing it as it gives the screen a slightly dirty look. No, I mean, I haven't seen... I guess I didn't really notice any mirror until I started like breaking down with the exact details of what mirror is. So no, I mean, I can't say that I see it enough that it would bother me. It's the reprojection that bothers me sometimes. All right, let's go. I qualified 9th. All right. Here we go. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on my fucking base shakers. So now I won't get the data of whether the wheels are slipping or not. Look at that jerk. Look at these dudes dive bombing.
Slane said, for me even with the mirror, the PSVR 2 looks sharper than the Quest 2 does, in games without reprojection. The Greybeard Gamer said, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Greybeard. Now, to your point about PSVR 2 looking better than Quest 2, yeah, I would agree. I mean, oh shit. going into that fucking gravel broke my back. I think that they must have, Sony must have sneaked an update in here, because it looks clearer now than it has in past months. But again, it came at the expense of pop-in. I do notice more pop-in. Whoops. I don't think I touched him, but if I did, I'm sorry. Oh, really?
MR617B said, "Do you play BLG?"
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. If I play what? That dude tried to run me off the road. If he catches up to me, he will undoubtedly try a dive bomb. Whoops. Oh shit! I had to defend my position from that car behind me. Because he is on my ass. I gotta give it to him. He forced his way in cleanly that time. He bumped me last time, but he forced his way in this time. I gotta find a way to get him though, because this is last lap. Wasn't trying to take him out. I was just trying to squeeze underneath him the same way he did to me. Woof. That was a little bit of a battle. But yeah, I would say that other than the slight blur when you're going around corners, it looks better. I mean, I can deal with the slight pop bend. I just like a sharp picture so I can better judge the corners from the distance when I see them. So, yeah, it actually looks a little bit better. That was a battle. I might need a drink. I might need a diet orange soda after that one. Let me get registered for the next race, and then I'm going to grab a quick drink and come right back. Whew. Okay, folks, let me grab a drink, and I'll be right back. GT7, well, not GT7, I'll just say like GT7 and GT Sport and Forza Motorsport 7, I have experienced some of the most dirtiest racing I have ever seen in my life. And I think the people on Forza Motorsport 7 were by far the dirtiest. I think with Forza Motorsports 8, you feel like people are racing dirty, but I think the design of the game forces that kind of racing, because the cars feel kind of wide on that game and the tracks feel kind of narrow. So there's not a lot of room for side-by-side racing. When you get to the corners, something bad is going to happen. You also add the physics, because I don't like the physics of Forza, even though I play it. When you're going around a corner, once you turn the wheel past a certain point, the force feedback just drops off in the car, and the wheel just cranks all the way over, and the car goes into an underslide. There's nothing gradual about it. Either the force feedback is on or it's off. There's nothing gradual about it, and so that also makes it difficult for me to try to trail brake. And I'm just not a big fan of the physics of Forza. You add to that the cars look wide, they look stretched. So does the track. It looks long, it looks stretched, and it makes for a lot of racing that feels like bumper cars. GT7, some of these guys are outright dirty, and the penalty system is absolutely atrocious for GT7. When you have a clean race on GT7, even Forza, any racing game for that matter, when you have hard, clean racing, it's a lot of fun. And GT7, there was a stretch earlier this year, I'd say back in the summertime, that I was going into these races and I already expected the races were going to be dirty, so I never took them seriously. But I would probably say over the past month or so, I haven't really experienced that much more dirty racing. And I think part of it might be because of me trying to be a little more aggressive to leave the slower cars behind so I don't get caught by them dive bombing. But yeah, let me grab a drink real quick. Okay, Mr. Bean, you were saying, do I play any Beam NG? That's why I didn't understand that that comment, because I barely know the game. No, I've never played the game before. I don't know if Beam MG is a rally game. I mean, I've got a few rally games. With rally, what is it? Dirt Rally, and Dirt Rally 2.0. I haven't even bothered buying WRC because one thing, I don't have a round wheel, because the Formula wheel and the GT3 McLaren wheel that I have are not ideal for rally racing. But at some point I will get a round wheel from Fanatec, and I'll monkey around with the rally racing a little bit. But my preference is GT3 racing. I think I'll do one more race, and after that I need to get a couple of things done around here. I need to get some laundry done, and I have to start getting stuff ready for work tomorrow. And then the other thing is, Automobilista 2 right now has the Le Mans Endurance Pack, which I guess is going to be free for a few days before they start charging for it. And I've taken a look at it, and I'd like to stream it later on today. So after I get done taking care of the loose ends around here, if I don't fall asleep, then yeah, I'll do a second stream here in a few hours. So this morning I did a daily race this morning, and I qualified 9th and I finished 8th. And it was a very tough race because I was in there with A-class drivers too. I mean, I was an A-class driver at one point, but I had a lot of bad races due to dirty racers and misfortune, and it knocked me all the way. I fell all the way down to a C-class before I started to bring things back up. So what's going on here? Oh, the race must be ready to start. Uh-oh. I'm qualified 11th for this race, and the fastest guy has a 202.5, which is 1.8 seconds faster than me. So it's obvious I don't have the pace to win this race, so I am going to have to win it with some luck and count on some other guys wiping out. Damn, and I still forgot to turn on my base shakers. No! Son of a bitch!
Midlife Gamist VR said, Happy New Year Lincoln, hope that you are well.
Happy New Year to you too. I just got hit with a 5-second penalty. This race is over. I'll never recover from it. I would quit this race, but I don't want to get hit with the driver rating. Just went off the road again. My God, I'm coming unglued. That was a massive penalty. Damn it! Caught that sausage, got greedy again. Did he? What the fuck is going on? I keep touching that outside. Damn it! I tried to make a move on him when I see him go outside. I am absolutely losing it. I gotta do this one more time. I cannot go out on a bad note like that. At that point, when I got hit with that 5-second penalty, at that point I just didn't want to finish last. So I was trying too hard to get past that Nissan in front of me. I basically had a lapse in focus. I have to remember that we're on hard tires, so when carrying a lot of speed through the corners with hard tires on, you're gonna have to trail brake in order to maintain control of the car, and that's basically what happened to me. I wasn't trail braking, and I let the back end of the car get on the runoff, and the car rotated, and that was it. It got hit with that 5-second penalty, which was a backbreaker. So I hope this doesn't knock me down to a C class. How much time do we got? All right, let's do it again. All right, let me take a second to turn on my base shakers and switch up my presets on my wheelbase. Okay, I think we might be on track, back on track now. Now we got a new problem.
The Graybeard Gamer said, "You got this."
Yeah, we gotta make it happen this time. How much time do we got? All right, we got it back. We got everything set now, so hopefully we'll have a better outcome.
Andy_B said, "Yo Link, long time."
Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? I thought I registered for this race. Oh shit, I missed it. Damn it, I thought I... Oh my god. I thought I registered for this race. I was so, like, losing it, trying to fix everything. Alright. Entry period starts in 4 minutes. And I'm not a big fan of driving GT4 cars.
Andy_B said, "At the Graybeard Gamer, what's up brother? I've been watching your Forza videos, loving it man."
Oh, good stuff. Now I gotta go buy medium tires for this car. Oh my god. I do know this track though. I said I'm not a big fan of GT4 cars, but hey, let's get one more race in. And as you can see, I haven't even qualified yet. However, I do know this track, even though I'm in a car that probably doesn't handle as well as the GT3 cars. See if the braking will be the same.
Graybeard Gamer said, "Thanks Andy, I appreciate it."
Oh yeah, definitely tune in to the Graybeard Gamer. He's mostly a Forza guy, although he has been dabbling into VR lately. And his streams and videos are high production, so check them out. I'm not liking the steering wheel on this one. I think I'm going to go back and go get the McLaren.
The Graybeard Gamer said, I'm itching to get on but have to wait till later.
Oh yeah, I know how you feel. Let's try this one. Same deal. Gotta buy some tires for this car. Alright, entry period starts in 30 seconds. We're just going to roll with this McLaren because if it handles anywhere as good as the Group 3 McLaren, then I like my chances better of using this car than the NSX. I think the NSX is a well-rounded car, but I think the physics, especially the steering, is a little more suited for me with this McLaren. So, again, if this 650, this Group 4 650 is anywhere near the Group 3 650, I would probably be sacrificing a little bit of straight-in speed, but I would gain handling. Oh boy, that's my alarm, so I gotta shut that thing off. Give me a second, folks. Okay, give me a second, folks.
Gaming Legends said, change tires. Andy_B said, I've been watching Gray, he's the reason I got Forza on the Xbox and got a drive hub for the rig. Literally just started the grind.
Congratulations, Andy B. And both Graybeard Gamer and I live in Michigan. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He lives in Southgate near Detroit. This car got 7 gears. What the hell?
Andy_B said, oh nice, both of y'all a close by, cool.
Okay, yeah, Graybeard and I are close, so who knows? You know, maybe a road trip might be in my future this spring or summer. All right. Yeah, I'm still playing around with my presets. Yeah, I like that better. I gotta remember this car got 7 gears versus the 6.
Let's go. Thanks, Andy. Glad I could help.
Oh, cool. Damn it. Damn it! Ah, that's trying too hard. Push the car wide. We're just gonna have to roll with it. I won't be able to finish this lap anyway. $49.6. All right, 20 seconds. Let's go. Well, I qualified 6th. Oh shit! I'm only 0.8 seconds off the leader. I give myself a chance to win this race. Keep it clean and let the rest take care of itself. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I knew that was going to happen from me making that mistake, and they fighting it out in front of me. And I got hit with a fucking track limit. Really? And the dude flashing me. Fuck you. Trying to flash me. Oh shit! This race is 11 laps. I don't know if I should go in or not. Oh shit! There it is. What the fuck was he doing? Yeah, I gotta come in. Everybody else is coming in, so I'm not liking this. currently in first place, but I know I'm going to lose it as soon as I come into the pits. Here come the other cars. I'm probably going to come out of here. Damn, this shit is taking a minute. I'm probably going to come out of this in shit. Probably 5th or 6th place. Came out 7th. That's a lot worse than I thought. And I got this dude breathing down my neck because he came out the pits at the same time as I did. Come on, come on, come on. Waited too late to figure it out. Oh, he got a penalty. Come on, we gotta get within a half a second of him. Let's see if that moved me up. Yeah, that penalty got him. He got a full second penalty. That moved me up in front of him to take fifth. I'll take it. I had a couple of mishaps when I went off the track and got hit with a penalty. All in all, not bad. All right. So, whew, so that is going to do it for me. I need to get a few things done around here, get some laundry done, and hopefully come back in a couple of hours on some Automobilista 2. They have the Le Mans Endurance Pack. As I was saying, it's free for a few days. Try a couple of the LMP cars. Try the Cadillac on Circuit de la Sarthe. I mean, I monkeyed around with it yesterday, but I want to like go a little bit harder at it today. So yeah, no promises. If I don't fall asleep, I will come back in a couple hours and do Automobilista 2. And hope to see you then. With that, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here, take care of some of these loose ends. And Happy New Year to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. See you, everybody. Have a good one.